Let's cut the crap. Chasing never gets you what you want. Not in love, not in business, not in life. The more you chase, the further it runs. That's the game. You think if you don't chase, you'll lose her, or lose the deal, or miss out. But here's the truth. Chasing doesn't pull things closer. It pushes them away. Look at it this way. When someone comes at you fast, your gut reaction? Step back. But when someone stands their ground, calm, solid, unbothered, you lean in. That's what you need to learn. Stop chasing. Stop forcing. Start standing so firm in who you are that the world starts moving toward you. Let's break it down. 1. Chasing throws everything off balance. Every relationship is an energy trade. When you chase, you're dumping energy out and getting nothing back. That's a recipe for resentment. Maybe you don't say it out loud, but it's there. If you're always the one texting first, always planning, always proving yourself, you're teaching her that your value is in your effort, not your presence. Effort fades. Presence sticks. Chasing might get you a little attention, but it never gets you respect. Respect comes when you know your worth, and you're ready to walk if it's not matched. 2. Chasing kills the mystery. Mystery is the fuel for attraction. If you're always available, always replying in seconds, always eager, you erase the unknown. And without the unknown, there's no desire. Think about it. Would you watch a movie if you already knew every twist? Boring. Same with attraction. If you're predictable, you kill the tension. When you stop chasing, you let her wonder. What's he up to? Why isn't he trying harder? That curiosity does more than 1,000 texts ever could. 3. Chasing comes from fear, not strength. Let's be honest. When you chase, it's not because you're confident. It's because you're scared. Scared she'll forget you. Scared someone else will take your spot. Scared you're not enough. Fear is a weak foundation. People smell it. Women sense it. Fear reeks of desperation. Strength is quiet. Strength says, I know my value. If she sees it, great. If not, I'll be fine. That's not arrogance. That's self-respect. And nothing is more attractive than a man who doesn't need to be chased. 4. Chasing blinds you to reality. Here's the danger. Chasing makes you ignore the truth. You overlook red flags. You excuse disrespect. You tell yourself she just needs one more chance to see the real you. But if she doesn't see your value now, more chasing won't change that. You're not opening her eyes, you're closing your own. Sometimes the strongest move is to stop chasing and see things clearly. Maybe she's not interested. Maybe she's using you. Maybe she's just not ready. Whatever it is, you only get clarity when you stop running after someone who keeps running away. 5. The one who waits learns patience. Stillness is underrated. When you don't chase, you give things space to grow. Patience is power. Think about the guy who plants a tree. He doesn't dig it up every day to check the roots. He trusts the process. Attraction works the same way. Show interest, plant the seed, then step back. Let her curiosity, her feelings, her attraction grow on their own. When it blooms, it's real, not forced. That's the difference between a desperate chase and a real connection. 6. Chasing turns love into a transaction. When you chase, you're bargaining. Look at all I'm doing for you. Please give me love back. But real love isn't transactional. It's not earned by begging, proving, or performing. Real love comes from alignment, not effort. When you stop chasing, you give her the chance to choose you freely. That's the only love worth having. Love that's given, not bought, not begged for. 7. Stillness reveals who's real. Here's the beauty of not chasing. It filters people fast. When you stop moving toward her, one of two things happens. She steps forward because she's interested, or she disappears because she never was. Either way, you win. Chasing keeps you stuck in limbo. Stillness gives you the truth.
And truth, even when it stings, is freedom. 8. Chasing steals from your own growth. Every hour you spend chasing someone who doesn't want you is an hour stolen from your own life. Instead of building yourself, you're staring at your phone, waiting for a reply. Chasing makes you forget your mission. Here's the twist. When you stop chasing her and start chasing your purpose, that's when people notice you. Nothing is more attractive than someone moving forward with or without her. 9. Silence is louder than words. Sometimes the strongest statement is silence. When you don't chase, don't explain, don't beg, you're saying, I know my worth, I won't lower it. Silence has weight. It makes her think, reflect, wonder. In that space, respect grows. Chasing is noise. Stillness is power. 10. Not chasing brings peace. At the end of the day, it's not about getting the girl. It's about keeping your peace. Chasing steals your calm, your confidence, your clarity. When you let go, when you stop running, you realize something big. The right person meets you halfway. Always. So here's the bottom line. Chasing is noise. Stillness is power. Every time you resist the urge to chase, you reinforce your worth. Every time you hold your ground, you tell the world, I am enough. And the world responds to that energy. Stop running toward what's running away. Stand still, let your presence do the talking, watch what comes your way. That's how you win. Not by chasing, by becoming the person who never has to.